Carrie.
Little doodle.
You know who you look like here? Do you remember the fucking? Do you remember fucking Ed and Eddie? The three girls with the big orange hair. That's how you drew yourself. You don't have any eyeballs, but your
I'm not talking to you anymore.
But your fro is like over your face.
Over home.
That's how she's drawn on Ed and Eddie.
Just like a big poof covering her
Just a
face.
huge poof. Like,
fuck you.
I'm just saying. But I'm just
Anyway.
It's not my no, wait, but think about it. Like, okay, so she did an animation for Meme Girls, and it's just her with the fro, and there's no eyes. So she looks like the one of the three girls
Kankers.
from Ed. What is her name?
The Kanker sisters.
The Kanker sisters from Ed and Eddie.
I will not entertain this.
I don't care. It's entertaining me just fine. I'm fully entertained. Oh, man.
So welcome to yet another episode of Meme Girls. As always, with one of your hosts, Lord Koki.
And I'm King Spawn.
Don't mind, we started in the middle of Chelsea bullying me. And it's okay, I'll get her eventually.
Sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm King Spunk. How would I look if I was sorry? What the fuck? I'm never sorry. That's just how it is.
And the messages, my hair look like shit, bitch. Look, well, your hair look fine. My shit look like Moses split in the middle, parted it for his people to walk through my scalp.
We have to fully apologize for our very poorly put together show last week. I mean, it was a good show, but we were put together poorly. I wore the same shirt from the week before.
We were both hungry.
We were both starving. We were smart and we ate before we came today. But we just started talking about food the whole fucking time. And it was it was funny. I don't think either of us we were prepared, like program-wise, but we weren't prepared mentally or physically because neither one of us looked like we should be on camera at all. And I'm watching the podcast afterwards, and I'm looking, I'm like, okay, there's a hair there that shouldn't be in place. There's a hair there. Look at Carrie's hair, like it's like
parted
a V.
in the fucking middle. You look like Moses said, my people need to let through. But then my hair just said, just off to the side.
Let my people go.
I will not let. Yeah, I love that movie so much.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay. Well, welcome to Meme Girls. We are here today. First of all, we want to shout out a few things. First, we want to remind everybody that Gasparilla is on Saturday. Okay, Saturday, January 26th. It's in 2 days. Technically 1 day. Because it's already the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's already the end of the day on Thursday. So Saturday on June 26th is Gasparilla Party Bus. So if you guys are going to come, you can go on eventbrite.com/traveling-drunks. I think that's what it is, right?
Yes.
And then it's $35 for the ticket, but it's a free beer ride the entire way out there and the way back, if there's beer left. Because, come on, we're traveling drunks, so there's no time. We don't know if there's going to be beer left on the way back. But I'm excited for it. I can't wait to go.
And even if you don't know, a whole lot of the traveling drunks, personally, maybe you just seen them, just come on the bus. You're going to have a great time.
Yeah, you
have a beer or two in you,
just together, period, point blank, whatever works.
And it's a pirate-themed festival.
Yeah, who doesn't like a pirate-themed festival?
You know?
You could dress up like a fucking pirate, you know?
Someone said,
who was it, Billy? I think it was Billy that said he wanted to bring a real parrot. It's not going to happen.
No,
Billy
please, no.
Billy's not bringing a real parrot, but...
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be kind of funny, actually. And then, but like behind Billy's back, I'd like teach the parrot how to call him an idiot. So, or
poop
something.
On his shoulder.
You know, something. Yeah. So.
Feed him mash shit and give him laxative.
So we are the last show of the week. So I want to shout out Dark Hour for doing an awesome show this week. That was pretty good.
The show was pretty good.
Show. Also, I want to shout out Analytically Correct.
That's a mouthful.
I said it analytically correctly. Okay. To Brett and Marty, it was also a great show tonight. And a huge shout out to This Is BS for having the most views on Facebook.
Yeah,
right? For having the most live views on our channels in quite some time, actually. In quite some time. So congratulations to Torrin and Billy. It was a great show. We watched it before we came here. I was laughing the entire fucking time. It was so hilarious to me. My biggest thing is when Torrin starts stuttering. I love when Torrin starts stuttering
because he just camera like it's The Office, like
fuck. But it's awesome. And then of course Billy can't hold his bladder, so whatever. But it's still good. It's still good. So it was a great show. Shout out to Public House for hosting the Traveling Drunks over there.
It's such a great vibe over there.
It really is. It really is. And they have awesome beer choices over there too.
And great board/card games.
Yeah. Yeah, they have good card games over there too, and it's in a really good spot too. You have Shamrocks right next to it. Shout out to Shamrocks. They stay open until 2 a.m. So you can buy get your liquor and all that stuff over there.
Last minute party session.
Yeah.
Party favors.
So a huge shout out straight up just to Public House for not only hosting This Is BS, but also hosting Analytically Correct. So, you have to be grateful for them too, as well. Anything else? Oh. That's pretty much it for our shout outs, kind of, right?
I think
Do you have to
so.
shout
So
out
we got
anybody else?
on.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have to go on right now. But
I'm having the biggest issue with this thing right now.
Technical difficulties on the Mean Girls, like normal. What else is
Sorry.
there? So I have a response to a statement that was said by pretty much like a whole segment that was said on This Is BS when they were talking about Trump's dinner.
Wow.
Okay? Now, they were talking about Trump's dinner, and, I get it, okay? All the memes that are going around and everything that's going around right now saying that, now you go to McDonald's and you tell him you're taking him to a presidential meal and all that stuff. It's kind of funny, yeah, at the same time. But here's my thought on it, okay? They're over here thinking, oh, okay, maybe it's because so-and-so bought a bunch of burgers or whatever, or who was it? Bush bought pizza for his security team, and Trump wanted to do something the same. Well, here's my thought on it. He completely forgot that there was a dinner and just decided, fast food was the best way to go.
This is possible.
I mean, let's be real about this right now. Let's be real.
He's not all up here, so he probably.
Melania
or somebody briefed her, hey, tonight's stuff, but fuck, the dinner's tonight. Fuck, what am I gonna get?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What am I gonna
order
do?
Wendy's, order McDonald's, and whatever.
We didn't get catering. Oh shit, let's go to McDonald's for catering. Let's go to Burger King for catering.
I love junk food.
I love junk. Everybody, we're Americans. We love junk food. Why do you think I'm fat? I'm sorry, but I don't care. I know how I look. I know how I look, okay? And I know on camera I probably look even bigger, and I don't even care. Honestly, I'm okay with myself. But my thing is, why do you think that is? Why do you think Trump's fat? If he could buy fucking, all kinds of fast food and shit for a football team that's coming for a dinner. Well, it was a football team, right?
Yeah, I think it was a college football team.
Yeah, a football team that's coming to dinner, especially a college one. College kids eat fast food all the time. You're going to a president's house. You don't eat fast food. You're expecting caviar and fucking
I would have at least been more impressed if he got some cheapo fucking fettuccine alfredo from like Olive Garden or some shit. Like I'm like,
I'd be happy with Olive Garden too. Like,
right?
come on.
All right, cool.
Those breadsticks are the shit. First of all.
Like I think if he was gonna go with fast food, why not like top chain fast food like Chick-fil-A? You know? So
is Chick-fil-A top chain?
For fast food wise, yeah, I'd say it's pretty good.
Say so?
I would think like fast food is fast food. Period.
Or like Pollo Tropical and like Arby's. Is that like top food, fast food? I mean, fast food chain.
Technically, you can go through the drive-thru and Pollo Tropical.
I guess. I mean, you could go. No. Here's my thought on fast food chain. Top to fast food. If you're talking drive-thru windows, Steak and Shake. You can go through a drive-thru window and you can order a Steak and Shake through a drive-thru and get a milkshake.
I still go with Chick-fil-A.
I mean, me too. But I'm just saying, if you're going top chain, but I don't know. Maybe, I mean, you know what? On a Sunday, if you can't get Chick-fil-A, then go to Steak and Shake.
Look what we're doing. We're talking about food
again. But no, I'm just saying, like, this whole Trump dinner thing, like, it kind of, like, got me baffled what they were saying. It wasn't that, like, what they were saying was wrong. I'm sure what they were saying, like, what their thoughts and ideas were about it was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. But at the same time, it's like, if you really think about it, why else do you buy fast food? You don't feel like cooking.
Yeah.
Okay? Just put the facts together. You don't feel like cooking.
You can't afford
anything else.
Yeah.
All right? You already done shut down the government. Like, what else can you afford? All right? You can't, you probably can't hire anybody who actually wants to cook for you. I mean, honestly.
Nobody probably wants to work for you because everything's government's closed. Like, no, fuck you, nigga.
No, fuck you. Why you shut my government down? Why are you making me pay for a wall? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Anyway, that's my thought on it. He honestly probably just forgot. He probably just forgot. Oh shit, I'm hosting a dinner.
Fuck. What's the number for McDonald's?
He's too busy grabbing pussies and shit. So
he's sitting there talking. Oh, fuck the presidential dinner, son of a bitch.
I want something salty. Salty and raw.
No. Oh my god.
I don't know. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different ideas that could go with this, but honestly.
Anyway, so
I don't know. I'm trying to stay off of this subject, but it's just too funny. It's just way too funny.
For one of the segments we're trying to keep going and alive, one gotta go. Can we get that picture up? Feel free in the comments, or there will be a poll on it. You guys decide. One gotta go. Friday, Norbit, White Chicks, or Little Man. I personally feel like I got a lot more chuckles out of all of those except Norbit. Like, White Chicks was way funnier, so was
Little
Friday.
Man was fucking hilarious.
Little Man was...
And, you can't go wrong when you put the Wayans brothers together.
Of course. Oh, yeah, both of those. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Wayans brothers played in both of them, in White Chicks and in Little Man. So when it comes to the Wayans brothers, you can't go wrong with them at all.
Guaranteed.
So, and then, of course, Friday. Come on.
It's classic. Damn.
Come on. Like,
bye, Felicia.
Norbit is definitely the one that's got to go.
Like, it's...
I mean, I like Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I like Eddie Murphy. I like the fact that he played a crazy-ass old fat woman. And a little skinny... Well, they were the same age, actually, because they went to school together. And they were in kindergarten together. And they grew up, being together because he was so scared to leave her. So, and
she provided protection. He was getting bullied. She provided protection. Who the fuck was gonna fuck with her?
Yeah, maybe. But then again, he didn't realize that he was the one being abused by her anyway.
Totally mad.
So I mean, in a way, okay. Norbit was a good movie. I won't ever, put that behind me at all. Point blank period. But at the same time, Friday, White Chicks. Yeah, come on, because we're gonna go shopping. Come on, you can't go wrong there. Like, come on.
What?
So
Homo poodle.
Or when she knocks on him over, she's like, "I'm sorry, they're new." Come on. So like, you can't go wrong with White Chicks. White Chicks. I mean, everybody knows White Chicks. Everybody knows White Chicks. That one song, "A Thousand Miles" by Vanessa Carlton, became really famous because of White Chicks. Okay, even though when we were kids, like in the early 2000s, the song was famous anyway. It didn't take off until Terry Crews was in the car like. Come on, like, you can't. But I agree. I think Norbit has to go. And Little Man was hilarious too. You know.
Little Man was.
Seeing Marlon Wayans as a baby, like, come on.
When I was little, I was still very innocent. So like the first time watching a movie, I'm like, huh. And then like I took like the second time to watch it, I'm like, oh, this shit's hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
no, because at first he's a midget.
Yeah.
And then he's trying to steal something or trying to like rob this guy and ends up being like an adopted kid that he took in.
Cause like the midget, like whatever he needed like fell and somehow made it into like the wife's purse or some shit. So he had to go disguised as like a baby and they fucking adopted him.
He sure did. He went full out baby.
That shit.
And I remember, I will never forget the scene when she changed his diaper for the first time, and she was just like, "Holy shit!" And the baby's like. So, Norbit, I'm sorry. I love you, Eddie Murphy, and I love your movies, but you gotta go. No.
You know, I think I'm not. I like Eddie Murphy. You know, a movie by him I'm not all that big a fan of. And like the first couple of times I watched it, I was like, but then it got old real quick. Dr. Dolittle. Like the first time I saw that movie, I was like, okay, you know, I like it. And then like after the third, fourth, fifth time, I'm like, okay, this movie's not.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's good for the kids. But then again, at the same time, you can't go wrong with that monkey holding a Jack Daniels bottle walking around all the time. So up in the freaking, when he's walking around, little paper bags like this big, and it's literally a shot of Jack Daniels. But to him, it's like this giant bottle. And it's like something that we would go to the store, like the liquor store, and you like go through like that giant fucking tub of all kinds of like dollar shot liquors, and then you pull out the little like dollar shot liquor of Jack Daniels. Well, that monkey was literally holding that, and then he would like be drunk like just all the time. So honestly,
I should have saved this video. I saw a video on Instagram of this nurse shark sipping on a beer. Like, they were like, the dude held it up like at an angle, so it just kept constantly pouring out, and the fish was just like drinking it. And I'm like, is this fish drinking beer right now? Like, that can't be good for him. But
no,
whatever. I'm calling PETA.
No. Yeah, I mean, I like the movie, but at the same time, yeah, I think you're probably right. So we're gonna make a poll on this, and we're gonna see what you guys think. The choices are Dr. Dolittle, Little Man, White Chicks, and Friday. One's gotta go. You guys choose which one on the poll on the Traveling Drunks group page, and maybe I'll make a post on my page too, so that way all of our other friends that aren't in the group can actually answer too. So, yeah. So from then on, I want us to talk. I have a little segment. I know a couple weeks ago we talked about this, and we were talking about R. Kelly. That was before I watched his docuseries on it.
But now she did.
But now I did. I spent time and actually watched the whole thing. First of all, shout out to Lifetime. All right, shout out to Lifetime because you guys have balls putting this shit up on air, okay? Like, you guys really, should I say, spilled the fucking tea. All right, you really spilled the fucking. And you guys went all the way back to when he was a fucking kid, and literally made a giant docuseries about this. And in a way, it kind of makes you feel bad about it, just because like when he grew up, he wasn't really accepted. You know, he was picked on when he was a kid, whatever. And he was also in the docuseries. They mentioned that he was also sexually abused.
He and his brother
were sexually abused. His younger brother, Calvin. I think it's Calvin, his name.
I don't remember.
So I personally, I don't feel bad for the guy. I don't. I mean, I mean, yeah, you were sexually abused, yeah, you were picked on when you were a kid, but that doesn't mean that you take it to a level to where you're literally having sex with 14-year-olds.
You don't get to take that pain and put it on someone else.
Yeah, no, you really don't. Like, it's not even you just having sex with these 14-year-olds. You are literally making a promise to them that they're going to become famous and they're going to become like famous stars. And they're going to have a career and you're going to be their manager that only worked with one bitch, Aaliyah. Mm-hmm. Literally one, only one actually became famous. And like, you know, his background singer was on it too, and she revealed a lot. And she was with him all the time. So for her to reveal so much, honestly, you know, he's denying everything. Literally, they're saying it throughout the entire docuseries that he's denying all the claims, everything that's going on, whatever. But when it comes down to it, it doesn't change his past. And, you know, like, everything that's coming up about, you know, Bill Cosby, and, like, you know, there was something I heard about Morgan Freeman that I wasn't sure was real.
Yeah,
but, like,
that he had an affair with his stepdaughter.
Oh, come on. All right. You know what? Like, I don't know. It's hard for us as a society that enjoys the entertainment world so much for us to actually open our eyes and realize what's going on. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, the things that go on without, like, behind the scenes in the music industry, this shit has been going on for years. We're talking Elvis Presley. We're talking who else?
I forgot a lot of
Dude, I can't even put Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra married someone that she was 16. Oof. She was 16 when he married her. And it's the same as Aaliyah. You know, Aaliyah was 16 when her and R. Kelly got married.
15.
16. It said in the docuseries.
Oh.
She was 16 but his manager, R. Kelly's manager, is the one that forged that and made it seem like she was 18 when he married her. Come to find out, everybody found out when they went on tour and they caught R. Kelly and Aaliyah having sex in R. Kelly's bedroom on the tour bus. You know, there's like bunks, top and bottom, and then there's a door, and then R. Kelly is like the master bedroom. Well, it was closed, and I guess they were playing a prank, and the door swung open, and they all saw R. Kelly and Aaliyah having sex, and she was only 15 at the time. He was 27. 26, 27. But the thing is that the problem with this isn't fully on R. Kelly's, like, shoulders. When it came down to it, it was the parents, too. Aaliyah's parents completely trusted R. Kelly and the entire management team. All the other girls that came up, all their parents trusted him. And it's almost like they said it straight up in the docuseries. When he was R. Kelly, he was the sweetest guy. You know, he's bubbly, he's out there, he's like whatever. But when he's, now I can't remember his name. Robert. When he's Robert, I don't know what it is. I had it and it just slipped. I'm sorry. It was my bad. When he's Robert, he's like the devil. Mm-hmm. And he takes them and like, the woman that he married after Aaliyah that he had 2 kids with revealed quite a bit as well. And she came out and pretty much every female that was on this docuseries all said the same thing. He wanted them to call him daddy on a regular basis. They couldn't go anywhere unless they knocked. And they weren't allowed to use the bathroom unless they asked for permission. They weren't allowed to eat unless they were asked for permission. And then even some of them, he had a studio in, oh God. Why am I having so many blanks today? Like, this is bad. He had a studio, what is it, Cleveland? Fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I think it was Cleveland. And in the studio, he built bedrooms. So it was a studio in the middle and his office, and all around were all bedrooms. that he keep a different female in each bedroom.
He just take his pick.
And I guess,
yeah.
but like, he would also, and then also like they found buckets in the bedrooms too.
Disgusting.
Now, it's a very intense documentary. If you're not prepared to watch something like this, don't. This is serious. Like, this is really serious. And he's still doing it. Difference is he's actually smart about it. Throughout the entire term of him having the trials that he was going through, first of all, he went through trials, but when he was going through sentencing, they were holding it down for like 6 years. For the one girl who had the rape accusations on him. So by the time she went on trial, she was already 20 years old. There was nothing they could do. So at this point, all the girls came up forward about this with this documentary, and honestly, like, it broke my heart watching all of them, you know, come forward in a way. Like, it was good, you know. Kudos to you guys for coming forward, and like, it's the fact that it's still going on. Not too long ago, I think it was 2017. Mind you, it's 2019 right now. In 2017, he came to Orlando, and a young 17-year-old girl went to his concert. Not only was she allowed on stage at 17. Mind you, this is probably what, 50-year-old man now? 40
something, 50.
40 something, 50-year-old man now. 17-year-old woman comes on, a young girl, not even a woman, comes on stage and was invited to go to VIP. She was there with her parents for a birthday concert, and she ended up going, and he gave her his phone number personally, his personal phone number, and said, I want to set up a meeting with you. Mind you, he didn't hear her sing at all while they were together at the VIP or anything like that, so he doesn't even know if she could sing. And she said, oh my God, this is my big chance, blah, 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 blah. She went to the meeting. He rented out 2 floors of rooms at a hotel in Kissimmee. After school one day, instead of going home, she went out to Kissimmee to go meet up with him. They were having the meeting. Her parents found out where it was, went out there, went knocking, banging on doors and shit. And she came down without him. She was like, we were just having a meeting, whatever. Well, just recently, in 2018, they're still looking for her.
What?
She's still with R. Kelly to this day. And there's another woman that has been with R. Kelly for the past 9 years. And she started hanging out with him when she was 17 too, and she's missing. Well, she's not missing. They're both with him, and they're okay to be with him. You know, one girl's 18 now, the other one is like 20 something. So, but he's got their minds so warped.
The Stockholm syndrome.
That he's got their minds so warped that they think they cannot like function without him.
The cops went to his house, I heard, like, to go talk to other girls that he has living with him to, like, see, like, yo, like, are you guys okay? Do you guys need us? And they all said, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, they're all saying, yeah, we're fine. But at the same time, it's like, there's different, you know, one of the girls went on TMZ and said that she was okay. But then again, like, you know, there's different signs, like, of her, you know, her face, that you can see she's not okay in her face. You know, you can see, like, in this area, the shadow of him, like, you know,
I guess,
kind of telling her what to say.
Yeah.
And, you know, I didn't want to like drag this on too much, but this is something that's like, this is something that he really feels that he's invincible and he can't be touched.
I mean, unless they buckle
he's
down.
He's still doing it.
Like, he's been getting away with it for so long. I'm sure I'd feel like that too.
Yeah, and now he's being smart about it. Now he's not going after younger teens. He's going after older teens, to where when it comes down to it, oh, they got a few months and they'll be 18.
Yeah.
So it's okay. But that doesn't make it okay with the way you're treating them and the way you're, telling, oh, call me daddy, oh, knock if you want to go somewhere or do that or whatever. That's not okay. That's not okay. And it was never okay. Like for someone to do that and completely have power. I could see that actually goes towards a conversation I was having with Billy last night after work, and it's crazy the like how people go about power and how people literally get aroused feeling like they are more powerful than another person.
100% in control.
Or 100% in control. And it's sickening. It's sickening. Mm-hmm. Everybody should have their own will. And these girls are with him on their own will, but that doesn't mean that they're with him
that they're okay
because they want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're there willingly, yeah, but that doesn't mean they want to be there willingly. It doesn't make sense when you say it that way, but it does make sense. It doesn't make sense because of the fact that, how could you be willing if you don't want to be there? Well, simple. You're willing to be there because you're scared somebody is going to do something if you leave. You know what I mean? Like it's...
Or your dreams.
Or your dreams
are going to come true if you leave.
Right.
Which I'm just saying, if you don't got it, you don't got it. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Exactly. So, at this point, I wanted to bring that into the light because it's not just R. Kelly doing this. There's millions of people out there.
Shit, Tyga did it for a little bit when he was dating Kylie Jenner. She was like 16.
Exactly. The Weeknd was dating that one girl, right? Is it The Weeknd? Or was it someone else?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I can't even put my head in the right place right now because it just has me like. It has me like feeling a certain type of way, but I'm just gonna like cut this off. I was just saying, be careful with who you meet. Be careful with who you entrust yourself with.
Be smart.
Be smart about who you're around and who you're allowing your daughter or your son to be around. Okay?
And if you take hush money, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what happened.
Oh, that's the trial. It was the girl that he pissed on.
Where the parents took hush money?
Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently, so it was her aunt. They used to hang out and they used to do music together and stuff. And she brought her niece over, and her niece is the one that that decided that she wanted to be a rapper and she was really good, whatever. So her aunt brought her in and brought her to the studio. Turns out she started coming to the studio by herself and she was only 14. So her aunt pops up and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And it's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, why are you here?" That sex tape of her giving him a blowjob and fucking getting pissed on. And then it came up in court, and her parents and her oldest uncle all said it wasn't her. Who knows if they were paid off? I'm sure it probably was hush money. Yeah, I'm sure it probably was. But if it was my daughter, I don't give a fuck how much money you have.
Get the strap.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not happening.
Like, I don't care if you're fucking God. I don't give. Well,
I'm not selling my kid to Jason Momoa.
No.
Not at 14. Well,
I'll sell myself to Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, of course. He could step on me. I'm fine with that. Jason Momoa could step on me. I'll pay him and say thank you.
Shout out to Jason Momoa. Just so sorry. That's the street side thing. But you know what? This one done went and put on my my Facebook a stupid accusation about Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah, because it looked like he cupped his daughter's titty.
He was rubbing
Like
her chest.
Yeah, he was massaging
Not
her chest
rubbing,
at first.
massaging.
And then like towards that last second of it, he went to go take a grip, and she was like,
Yeah, because she went to go talk to him. You can see it in the full video. She looks up and starts saying something to him. She grabs his hand, looks up, and starts saying something.
Probably saying, "Don't fucking touch my titty,
I
Dad."
highly doubt that. She ain't got no titties. All right,
whatever little bosom,
fucking child. I don't know. Whatever. She was saying he had his hand around both his son and his daughter. Okay, and he was rubbing both their chests at the same time.
Until he cupped his daughter's titty.
All right, you know what? She getting on my last nerve right now. You getting on my last nerve.
I don't want it to be true.
No, we know.
I don't want it to be true.
Don't manifest
But
it
I'm
to
not
be
going to
true.
be a hypocrite. That's like saying, well, I really like R. Kelly, so maybe he didn't do all the...
That's what they said when he did do it.
I'm not trying to do that to
That's
Jason
what I'm saying.
Momoa.
That's what they said when he did do it. And then he kept making music and getting more popular, and they're like, he didn't fucking do that. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
he's
blah.
gonna keep
And then
making
next thing
movies
you
and
know,
shit.
he got more girls in his fucking room.
You just proved my point.
Shut up. I know I did. I just don't want it to be Jason Momoa. Whatever. Oh, by the way, watch Aquaman. Best eye candy for bisexuals ever. All right? Let me tell you what. Amber Heard and Jason Momoa, power couple. Fuck Amber Heard for what she did to Johnny Depp. But holy eye candy. Whoa.
To the both.
All right, I can't. I'm sorry. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. My hair is fucking bothering me today.
So, for a while now, it's been around, or the news has been going on since like 2016, maybe like way before then. But there's like a new age of moms, parents in general, that don't vaccinate their kids for one reason or the other. Me personally, give your kids your vaccines, whatever. And then I came across this meme.
Oh, we both support vaccines, by the way.
I only knock up anti-vaxxers because 8 years of child support is better than 18. That joke will never get old. Just like the kid. And I'm just saying, like,
It's true, though.
A lot of parents are like, well, it has mercury and, like, the actual diseases in it. Well, yes, that's how a vaccine works. Like, it takes the actual disease, like, benign, like, when, where, like, the germs aren't active or whatever, pumps it into you, so your body's like, oh, okay, so should we encounter this shit, now we know what to do. Boom, that's how it fucking works. It's science, bitch.
I mean, I get that, a lot of my friends are like, against the anti-vaxxer, or the vaccines or whatever. I get it. You don't want to shoot your kids up with, the vaccines are actual diseases so that your kid can develop an immunization to them and not have to worry about it. But ever since all these these anti-vaxxers and shit like that has happened, there's all kinds of diseases popping up out of fucking nowhere.
Like
now.
measles?
Like the measles, the mumps, and all that shit.
I promise you, if your kid gives my kid the measles, I'm gonna fuck your kid up and I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm fucking everybody up.
I'm not a mom, so like I can't.
Shit, even if it was my sisters or my nephew.
If it was my nieces my nieces are vaccinated. So if it was my nieces, yeah.
And the thing is that some vaccines, like, you have to wait till their kid's a certain age, or if they already had like certain vaccines, then you get like the next set. You can't give like a brand new baby like a vaccine that he would normally get when he's like 5 or 6.
Right.
Then your kid's gonna get sick. So you just gotta pay attention to what kind of vaccines your doctor's giving them. So you make sure that the doctor or nurse or whatever ain't fucking up and you're aware, because that's what a good parent does.
Also, your kids don't start getting vaccinated until they're a certain age anyway.
Yeah.
Like they have to be at least 6 months or 3 months old to start getting vaccinated. So it's not like you're giving a brand newborn baby vaccinations. Yeah. You're not. It's how can you do that and so fucking like cut your kid's foreskin off? So hold on. So you don't want to vaccinate your kid, but you're gonna cut his penis.
For what purpose?
And that they do when they're newborn.
Oh yeah.
So what's the difference? Let's be real. I mean, come on. Anyway. Personally, I will vaccinate my kids just
Same.
because if I do have children, just because of the fact that I'm not gonna take that risk of them getting potential like very, seriously horrible diseases because of that. So, in my opinion, fuck you, anti-vaxxers. Honestly, I don't give a shit.
And if you're gonna go ahead and not
Just
vaccinate your kids,
let me know,
homeschool them.
it's like HIV. Let me know ahead of time so that my kids don't play with your kids.
For real, just homeschool your kids. Just don't send them to public school. For what?
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna go ahead and be a fucking snowflake and keep your snowflake junior at home. Bitch.
Bonchinchera. We're talking shit.
I don't give a fuck.
I just thought about it. I'm just saying we're talking mad shit. Anyway,
no fucks given.
I don't care either. It just kind of like
fuck.
ding, like like that light bulb.
Me personally,
Talking about shit. I'm okay with it. I don't care. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all you hoes. Bitch. Okay, so going back to this whole like crazy shit. This crazy, all these crazy guys. All right, we're girls. We're gonna talk about guys. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's just how it is.
We'll go in on girls later on a different episode.
On this episode of Mean Girls. So I don't know if you guys ever seen that Netflix show You. It's good. It's really
It's on my
fucking
list.
good.
It's on my list. I'll watch it tonight.
You need to start watching it. It's really fucking good. I can't really like fully pull out any details just because she hasn't watched it. Push comes to shove, it's just about this guy who likes this girl, but it gets a little overly obsessed.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit overly obsessed. There is, some shit that'll make you go. And then other shit that'll make you go. And then other shit that'll make you go. Wait a minute. And then other shit that'll make you be like, like, do I feel bad for him? Do I don't feel bad for him? Am I on board with what he's doing? Am I not?
That's what you get. You get fucked up when you're watching shows like that. Like in any other regular situation, you think, oh, he's a stalker. Oh, well, fuck him. But then because it's a show and you get to see like his side of everything and like his feelings. I haven't seen it. I'm just going off of what I think it's about.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you're saying.
When you get to see like how he feels as like human, because everybody's human. You understand. You're like, I mean, you're kind of an asshole still, but I don't know.
No, you're totally right. Honestly, you're totally right. Like, it's a crazy show. Like, it's a crazy fucking show.
Crazier
it's
than Bird
not.
Box?
What?
Crazier than Bird Box?
It's not like that. Bird Box is totally different. Bird Box is totally
wild.
Different. Like, Bird Box is totally different genre. Okay, we're talking like these evil entities coming and freaking. A spoiler alert. These evil entities coming and taking over the fucking Earth. And like you can't look at them because it's just an apocalyptic thing and you'll die. So you have to you either stay blindfolded or you stay inside. But that's totally, completely different than what this fucking show is. This show is something else, when I tell you what. Like, the thing is that it's true. There are actually people out there like this.
Crazy
that will stalk you and that will literally stalk your life, and they will come up with these crazy accusations in their head about the way you think, the way you move, the way you do things, the way that you take care of yourself, and the type of person that you are when all he's doing is looking at you. That's it. Creepy. Okay, I don't know what else. I'm getting cold. I don't know what else to how else to put it, honestly.
It's just crazy. Crazy psychotic.
This guy is, it's like, I want to like him. I want to like him. And it's only one season. I already seen the whole thing. I saw the whole thing actually in New York, but I haven't gotten a chance to talk about it because I was waiting for more people to see it. Yeah. For me to have a chance to talk about it. I literally saw it the day it came out.
Nice.
So, I spent the entire day watching it. It's a good show. For me to binge watch it without having an issue with it, it's a good show. All right? For you to, just decide you want to binge watch it, I would say watch it. I highly, highly, highly recommend this show, especially for females. Especially for females. Just an eye opener on what it is that could possibly happen when, you know, when these things come about.
Should you have a stalker?
Right. Should you have a stalker or a boyfriend? Period. So it's not just, he's not just a stalker. You have to watch it.
I'll watch it today.
Because he's not just a stalker. It's more than that. It's more than that. So you'll understand. We'll come back to this subject next week after she watches it, because I'm not gonna pull out any more like random details because you haven't seen it. So at least you watch it, and then I'll spoiler alert the fuck out of this shit. I swear to God, like I don't care if you guys haven't seen it. Although I highly recommend you do watch it, because if you come back and tune in next week and we're talking about it and you get pissed, I'm not sorry.
This is our spoiler warning.
This is my previous spoiler warning. Like we're talking major. It's a good show. It's an awesome show. Even if you're a guy, watch it. Seriously. Because this could happen to you too.
Yeah, and some guys when they do it, they don't even know.
The great thing is, it's not just about him. It's about her best friend too, who's a female, who so happens to be. All right, I'm not going there. I'm not going there, because it's about her too. It's not just guys, you know. Friends could be like that with other friends too.
Oh yeah, I know that.
You don't know what I'm doing when I'm not with you. Just creepy. It's totally not true. But take a fuck.
But you get for making fun of Torn.
All right, touche. Fuck you. All right, I'm over it. So get on Netflix, watch You. It is a really good show. Good actors. You know, I don't know if you guys ever seen Once Upon a Time, but the girl who plays Anna in season 3. She's the main character. Her name is Beck. I don't remember what their first name is. Her last name is Beck. Her first name is something weird.
They go by last names in this movie?
She goes by her last name because it's more of a feminine thing. But her first name, Genevieve or something like that. Genevieve Beck, and everybody calls her Beck. So, good show. Definitely worth a watch. Go ahead and check that shit out.
Anyway, you know what? I see this on Facebook, and I mean everywhere, all over social media, all the time. I want to know where internet people get these fun, adorable, cute, and affectionate cats, because I've had about 3 to 4 cats my whole life, and they're all fucking assholes. And like,
all cats are assholes.
But then you go on Facebook. Like, you see the ones that like high five their owners, or like they want hugs.
Yeah, that's because you caught them at a good moment.
Whatever. Like, my cat has never, the cutest thing she's ever done is look at me, meow, and then when I say some shit, she meows back. That is the most, I don't know. And then sometimes she lets me pet her. But like, cats are just such assholes. Then you get the ones that you walk by, hey, and they're like, cool. And I'm like, where? Did you like get that custom made cat? Because I don't fucking.
Maybe you're just not meant to have cats.
Maybe. I'm a dog. This is why I'm a dog person. Dogs love you no matter what. Like, you could fake give them a treat. Like, it's okay, I still love you. Like, it don't even fucking matter.
That's true. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Because I'm both a cat and a dog person. Lately, I've been liking cats a little bit more. I love dogs though. I love dogs.
Like, I like cats, but
I love animals, period. But like, I think you are right. When it comes down to loyalty,
dogs. Because cats are just kind of like you. Like, if you were to come home after a long day,
a cat's loyal because you feed it.
And
a dog's loyal because they're loyal. A dog's loyal because they're loyal. A cat's loyal because you got food.
You come home after a long day and your cat's like, oh, what's up?
Right.
And you go back to sleep. Before you even get to the door, your dog's
already tail wagging, going crazy,
might like pee
jumping, maybe happy peas.
Yeah.
Oh, funny story. I'm in New York. I don't know if you've all seen, or probably not, because I think it's just on my Snapchat. But I have a few people on my Snapchat. But my best friend Lauren in New York. She had a traveling drunk sticker on her chest. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, so we go to our friend Amanda's house, and she was so excited because Amanda has 2 pits. So Amanda has 2 pit bulls. One of them is a little older than the other, but the younger one decided that when we got into the house, she was going to sit on Lauren and pee on her. She was so happy to see this dog, and the dog was so happy to see her. She happy peed on her. She happy peed on her. Lauren, what the fuck? So dog freaking out. She's like, your dog fucking peed on me. I hate your fucking dog. We go over there like 3 days later. We go over there. I can't. We got over there. She got R. Kelly'd. We go over there 2 days later. She sees this dog. She's like, no, fuck you.
Get away from me, bitch. My
She
parents
said, no, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me. I don't fucking like you. The dog's like, what I do to you? And she's like, no, fuck you. You peed on me. I don't want to talk to you. Oh my God. She literally had to change her pants and everything. It was the funniest fucking thing
my
ever.
mom's black pit bull, Coco.
Yeah.
The first time I met him when he was just a pup, this same thing, he happy peed all over my shoe and like ankle, and I'm like, you fucking bitch!
Oh no!
I was so pissed. I'm like, you
Oh my
fucking
God.
asshole!
That is so funny.
I hated him for like the following like 6
But
months.
you still gotta love dogs though.
Whatever.
You still gotta love
That
dogs.
wasn't my dog, so I didn't.
Yeah,
give a
no, when
fuck.
it's not your dog, it's understandable. Although, like, I might be, there's a slight chance I might be slightly allergic to Nanook.
Oh yeah.
My brother
I'm allergic to
has
my
a
cat.
husky named Nanook, and I didn't notice it before. The last time he stayed at my house, I got really sick, and I didn't know why. And it was like an allergy sick, so it was like a
That was
head
like
cold.
not last Monday, the Monday before that, or Thursday. Sorry, it was the day we did our podcast and you took the Benadryls.
Yeah, and I took the Benadryls that day, right? That's probably why I was feeling so shitty last week. So again, I apologize for the way my hair looked and all that crap. But the last time he stayed at my house for the weekend, it's almost like I got like almost bedridden sick. I was so fucking done that like I didn't know what it was from. I thought it was just straight up allergies until he came over last Thursday. Before we had, it wasn't last Thursday, it was like last Wednesday or Tuesday.
Okay.
And I felt hair in my fucking lungs. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe it's just long hair. Maybe it's the long hair dogs.
Maybe.
I don't know if that's possible, if that's like a thing. But I don't know. I was feeling really sick and like, this shit sucks. I mean, it's not important, but I figured you guys should know.
Just my misfortune around my brother's dog.
My misfortune, my personal stories by King Spunk. Okay. Also another excuse for why my hair looked the way it did last week.
You're just coming up with excuses.
Just excuses.
It's okay,
All I know is that I got a text message from Torrin like, fix your fucking hair. You need hair and makeup.
Imagine if you saw doing a post like, yeah, so anyway, just whips out the straightener. So
right?
Yeah, blah, blah,
just
blah.
like right in the middle of podcast, just straightening my hair.
myself
No
beautiful.
straightening. See, Josh would be like, no eating on podcast. I'd be like, no straightening your hair on podcast. Okay?
Imagine
we're gonna be
straightening my
females.
hair.
We're gonna be females about this, okay?
Speaking to females, I have a PSA for you bitches. Well, for some of you bitches.
Here we go.
If you are gonna go ahead and cake your whole face in makeup, please make sure you have a safe driver. Can we please put that? Yep. That's like 80% of your makeup. Look, the lipstick was gone and everything. God damn, I just realized she has like 4 chins.
Always wear a seatbelt.
Yeah, wear a seatbelt. If you're gonna go, if you know you're gonna be in a car with someone that doesn't drive or frequently slams on their brakes, wear your seatbelt.
Honestly,
And setting spray.
Hold on, it's 2019. Men, you do it too, okay? Because that could easily be a drag queen in the back seat of a car. All right, just.
I bet you when her face like slammed against the back of the car.
No, it was straight up just like
like the powder and shit.
Oh, imagine if shit was slow motion, all the powder and then the fucking ripples in her face, just like. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's like slapping someone's belly when they're really, really fat and just boom, boom.
You ever seen I think it was in Jackass when they grabbed like the giant fish and slapped, I think it was
Oh
Steve-O
my
across
God. Speaking of Steve-O, he looks
Big
really good.
Tuna. Yeah, shout out to Steve-O for fucking getting clean.
Honestly, I just wanted to throw that out there because like Steve-O, like a few years back, talk about the 10-year challenge. Everybody's doing the 10-year challenge, all right? That's this is kind of like somewhat where it's coming from. I did the 10-year challenge.
So did I.
Maybe I don't have a degree of maturity. But Steve-O, I give him that because I remember back when I used to watch Jackass and I used to watch like, oh, Lauren is on. Hey, Lauren, I told your pee story. You gotta go back and watch it. I'm sorry. You're on. Look, she's on. Hi, Lauren. All right, I'm sorry. Anyway, so Steve-O back when we were kids and looked like fucking we watched Jackass. He was the Huff CO2. Hi, Chode. She calls me boobs and I call her Chode. Like Chode. I love you, Chode. So he used to huff like CO2 and he used to do like whippets and shit like that on a regular basis.
I mean, when you do a show where you,
there it is. That's his 10-year challenge. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. That is a serious transformation.
Turned it all the way the fuck around.
Completely, like, 180 spin-off. Like, completely 180. And, I have another friend, actually, in the same boat. I mean, he's about 8 months clean.
I know. I was there that one day. Yeah.
Clean,
shout out to him, too.
He's doing really, really, really well. But I have to give it, a huge shout-out to Steve-O. Because now he's doing, like, some nature show or something like that. Where he's working with animals.
I know he found a stray dog one day.
Oh yeah, that's right. And they traveled the world together. That's what it is. Okay, so he was backpacking and he found Wendy, who's his dog now, and he rescued her. And he took her on a little adventure with him, and
he camped because the hotel wouldn't let the dog inside. He camped outside, like in the tent with the dog. Yeah. Gave her a bath, fed her, took her to a vet, got her
whole
clean.
9 yards. Like, kudos to you. Seriously, kudos to you. Because, like, you've come a long way since Jackass. And, as you know, we'll never forget Jackass.
Jackass was core to our, my childhood.
What was it, Wild Boys? That he did also? I think it was Wild Boys?
Yes.
Yeah. That they used to go and they fuck with like the exotic animals and shit like that. For someone who has a huge tattoo of his own face on his back, kudos to him.
And he has a hell of a story to tell, and it's documented.
Yeah, and it's documented.
So he can say, if I did all this crazy bullshit and turn it around, y'all can too. Looking at you, Bifflo.
He was.
Not Bifflo, our friend Bifflo, the living place.
I was about to say.
No, not Bifflo.
I was going to say, we naming names now.
No.
We naming names on Mean Girls?
I fucks with
Did we start doing that?
No.
What?
I'll drop names when it's necessary, but it's not so far.
It's a little necessary right now. What the fuck, Devin? You don't know who Prince is?
Oh, I was about to say, what?
Wait.
Whoa.
Please tell me that since Monday you have listened to some type of Prince music.
Right? We need to, we'll get into the topic of that Monday on the Dark Hour.
Yeah, so, please.
Since
I'm
last
tuning
Monday,
into that one, okay? But that's still something that I'm just like, who doesn't know Prince?
I mean, to be honest, I knew Prince growing up. I just never bothered to listen to his music.
Well, that's one thing.
But I know who it is. I know who it is. So I know who he is. And
Yeah, but you at least know 1 or 2 songs, right?
Yeah, Purple Rain. Well, the common ones.
Yeah. So,
oh, Lord.
Poor thing. I'm sorry. I just... you need a musician.
I do too. Music education.
Musication. Do
So
I have a New York slang word for this week? Deadass,
we don't.
maybe?
We'll go with
Maybe
deadass.
do deadass.
We'll do deadass.
Okay, I'm
New
sorry.
York slang of the week.
I didn't come up with something, so I guess we'll just do deadass since we haven't done that one yet. And that's something I say all the time. Like, it's literally engraved
it's flexible.
in my.
It's a flexible word.
It's engraved in my vocabulary for sure.
It could mean like,
without a doubt.
instead of saying like really, you can go deadass.
Deadass.
Or like if you're like instead of like,
Yo,
oh my
I'm
god, really? Dead ass?
Dead
Like,
ass. Like when you say you're dead ass about something, you're like the
Fucking
seriousness of your statement is through the fucking roof.
whether it's like a serious holy shit I'm happy or like a serious like holy shit I'm pissed, like dead ass just works for everything.
It's just like the word bitch.
Yes, it is. It
where
depends on
you
the
can
tone
say,
you say
it depends on the tone of your voice. So you could say
Perfect.
bitch, bitch, bitch,
Bitch.
bitch, bitch,
Bitch.
bitch.
And
you're just
I
like,
said
dead ass, dead ass, dead ass. Dead ass can literally be.
You're the only one for me.
Be
Ma.
serious, my
Forgot
guy?
the ma at the end. You did one for me, ma.
Shout out to Stretch for getting that one so fucking quick.
Right.
I'll give you that one. I didn't have a meme for this, and you know, for him to go like, that's because that's my slime right there.
Shout out to Stretch.
Shout out to Stretchy. Huge shout out to Stretch. He does a lot for us, so like I want to throw that out there too.
None of this would be possible without Stretch.
Yeah. So like none of us would have been none of us come together. Round of applause. Well, I've done that since I was in high school. Like, whoa.
I try to do childish shit from time to time just to keep myself on my toes.
Right, there you go. So deadass
Need to
is,
grow up.
it could be said in all kinds of different terminology, all kinds of different things or whatever. Honestly, I hear some Floridians say it too, but
I feel
let's
like just
not
because,
forget where it originated from, okay?
yeah, a lot of people say, I hate when I see the list of like slangs in
Thank you.
Deadass 101.
Deadass 101. Deadass 101. I didn't wear my Timbs today, but I would have totally put it on the table if that was the case.
When you see the list of like slang and you see like list of slangs of Florida and you see like dead ass and you're just like, see, that's not Florida though. Who made this? Whoever made this is maybe like a New Yorker that came to Florida some point halfway through into their life and like they try to like no. It's
What
still
they tried to
Try to
manipulate
incorporate
these Floridian kids into thinking they're from New
Floridian
York.
kids are like their own species, okay? Like Florida is just much like Texas, how Texas is its own fucking little world. So is Florida.
So is West Virginia. Damn, I wish I would have had that meme.
Really? Is that where Beethoven was
Wait,
from?
I wish I'd had that meme of Jason Momoa and the fat dude that I tagged Billy and JD in. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna look for it right now. That shit is so funny. I didn't it's not on my page, so I can't go looking for it, but it was a picture of Jason Momoa. Alright, I'm just gonna explain it. It's a picture of Jason Momoa coming out of the water in Aquaman. And then it says, when you're trying to live up to your Aquaman fantasies, but you live in West Virginia, and it's another dude, like another Spanish dude, fat as fuck, with his fucking like pants all the way up to like his hips, and he's like this with the damn fucking rake, and it's like this. Yo, JD and Billy started dying laughing. This shit was fucking hilarious. I don't know. We're always picking on West Virginia, but honestly, I'm pretty sure it's a beautiful place. From what I've heard, it's actually very beautiful.
If you go to the right areas.
If you go to the right areas. Just like any place. New York is beautiful too if you go to the right areas. Florida's beautiful if you go to the right areas. And that doesn't mean Disney.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not talking about Disney. I'm talking about go to St. Petersburg.
The Springs.
The Springs.
Like Wekiva Springs.
Well, it depends on what part of Wekiva Springs you're in.
It
all depends. There's Wekiva Springs, and then there's the other spot. There's a different spot where you can have beer and shit like that. I don't know. So I've only been to Wekiva Springs once, and honestly, personally, if I go to a Springs, I get kind of grossed out because of all the algae.
Oh yeah.
I'm not big into algae. It's one thing to go swimming in nature in a stream or a pond, but a man-made spring with algae all over it, I don't know.
They just found it somewhere else and
I feel like you might as well just go swimming in a swamp.
Get out me swamp. I'm sorry, I'm big balls.
Don't know what that was from.
Shrek, my man. Get out me swamp. Somebody. I'm just kidding.
Don't go smash mouthing up in this bitch.
So real quick, I want to get this quick topic in before it's time for us. Well, it is time for us to stop, but we'll continue for a little, like another 20, 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Shut up. I'm kidding. Let's go. I'm kidding.
Passionate sex. Yep, we're getting adults for a brief second if we haven't already crossed that line.
Now, our question here is that if you're going home to sleep with someone you just met at the bar or whatever, come on, we all do it, ladies. Let's not cross that line. We all have a one night stand here and there. But if you're going to have sex with someone and you're thinking like you're about to get your fucking heart pounded out, and all of a sudden he lays on you and just loses all kind of breath and tries to be passionate,
I can't stand that. Face. I don't like that whole like breathing in my ear, like
I hate when people breathe in my fucking ear.
Like now my ear is moist. Me. You asshole. Like now moist. I got like
moist. We need to get a meme that says moist. That every time somebody says moist, it
just
pops up.
Picture pops up real quick.
Moist.
I know. I got the perfect one. No, my phone's gonna die. Next week I got it. Shut up.
Moist.
Anyway, my thing is that like if you're gonna, for me, passionate sex would have to be, and even like a little bit, not like full on drop your whole weight on me with them weak ass slow strokes. Like no. Maybe if we're like together for like a while, like months/years, and like I love you, all right. Give me some like passionate thing, like I'm so into you, blah blah blah. But fam, if we're just like, you know, friends with benefits or not even, we just happen to have sex, whatever, I don't need all that lovey-dovey shit. I don't need you like, oh, you're so pretty. Oh my God, you're so this, you're so sexy. In my fucking ear breathing, giving me all sorts of, kissing me for like 30 fucking minutes. Like, bruh, what are you doing? What? You
Excuse me, get your sweat off me. Thanks!
Please, if you could keep your disgusting wet body off of mine.
Do you mind if I turn around real quick?
Can I just like put it?
Get a little from the back.
Reach over the bed real quick. Pull out a brown bag. Excuse me. Let me just.
Real quick. Eye holes. Bro, okay. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Let me tell you what, nobody I don't know a single female that think it's comfortable for you to lay your body on top of her.
I'm glad this conversation's happening.
Me too, because it's like, it's not.
Dudes. And the worst part about all that is afterwards when they're like, oh, I laid it down, baby, like, but. See, now I have to hurt your feelings. Now I have to hurt your feelings. Because now you're feeling yourself too much.
No, hold on. Because your dick game ain't that strong, okay? It's not that strong. If your dick game was that strong, you wouldn't have to lay on me, bitch.
You would get callbacks. You would get callbacks. If that.
Okay? Okay? Can we just take a moment? Just take a moment.
Fellas.
All right. Let me tell you what.
You know what? Feel free to ask questions during. At this point, just stop it, just so you can keep from embarrassing yourself. Just be like, do you like this?
No,
do you really do?
Is it entertaining? You know, I'm not entertained. No, it's not.
Like,
do something else. Do something different.
I'm not faking shit. I'll lay there quietly, blank face. Like this.
I'm not sorry.
No, I will make shit very awkward for you.
No.
Just as painfully awkward as it is for me.
All right, let me tell you. If we're together, that's one thing. Okay, if we're together, fine. You know, that's different. I want passionate sex. You know, I want to feel you on top of me. I want to feel loved. If I'm taking you home for a night, bitch, you better fuck my brains out.
That's your only goal.
That's your goal. That's your goal.
3 to 5 orgasms and get the fuck out. That's it.
See,
that's for me though. I'm not hard to give it my 3 to 5 orgasms. Hurry up, get your nut, and get the fuck out of my house.
You must have one sensitive pussy.
I do. It's, if they know what they're doing, if you can't make me orgasm once, you don't know what you're doing. You're a fucking
And I'm
virgin.
gonna put this out there right now because I said this once and I'll say it again. The clitoris is not a DJ booth. Sorry, Stretch. It's not. It's not. Okay.
Pew pew pew. I need
You need to like. I can't. No, I'm serious. All right, some of y'all be no, error. Find the spot and stick to it.
I've had a dude like, you know,
Like, come on. If you see me jerk, boy, you better not move your damn finger.
like
That's it. I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with this shit. We are Meme Girls. Have a good night.